My fellow gamers, welcome back. We were about to talk to the Sonai right here. Talk about the gear. Yeah. Gia sugu ni tsukau. That's right. That's right. 向こうへ渡るためのイカダが壊れてしまう。壊れてしまい。壊れてしまい。He said the what do you call it? The raft. The raft that's on the other side that I was gonna use to cross, it's broken. Then we have 立ち往生しています。立ち往生しています is I am stranded. And it comes from the first kanji, tachi, tatsu, which means to stand. And then ojo historically relates to going on one's way. The compound it's tachio suru, to be unable to proceed, to brought to a halt, to be stuck with no way forward. Okay. 本来なら向こう岸へ本来 it's normally if normal conditions 向こう岸へ the shore ahead 資源を運搬しているところなのですが資源 is resources 運搬している is carrying ところなのですが I'd be in the middle of but ゾーナギア無事だったのが不幸中の幸いです。The zonai gear is what it was safe, but no, I'm sorry. Zona gear が無事だったのが不幸中の幸いです。In the middle of the misfortune, at the end, well, the Zonai gear was safe. And then we have two options. We have the option to reply with Zonai gear? Like, what are you talking about? What is Zonai gear? Or 大変ですね。Too bad. Let's reply with that. さて、どうしたものか。Now then, what should I do? So we completely dismissed the Gorem, the Gorem's feelings. Zonal gear あっても We have zonal gear いかが治らないことにはどうにもなりません Okay. Okay, so we have an important grammar pattern right here that I would like to point out. We have いかだが治らないことにはどうにもなりません The X ないことには Y ない Unless X happens, Y cannot happen. So we have a conditional form structure. For example, 勉強しないことには合格できない If you don't study, you cannot pass. 食べないことには元気に にならない。If you don't eat, you won't get better. In this case, いかがが治らないことにはどうになりません。Unless the raft is repaired, there's nothing that can be done. And then we have the same two options. Let's ask about the Zonao gear this time. Zonao gear. あや、そのギアをご存じないようですね。I'm sorry, ご存じないようですね。ご存じないようですね。I've seen that kanji in Sonzai, but by itself, I don't know what it means. Zone. Let me look it up with Zonzai. Okay, so it's Zonji. Zonji means knowing, being aware of. Zonji ageru, to know someone. Zonjiru is to be aware, to know, to be aware of, to be acquainted with. Okay, so in this case, o zonji nai you desu ne. It seems like you are not familiar or you're not aware of the zonai gear. Kono chi de wa, in this earth or in this land, we've seen that in the previous video, in previous videos, not in the previous one, but in previous videos. And then, okay, so hitsuyihin is an essential item, a necessity, but a material necessity. For example, mitsu wa seikatsu no hitsujuhin desu. Hitsujuhin desu. Hitsujuhin desu. Water is a necessity of life. Boken ni wa hitsuyuhin desu. It's an essential item for adventure. So in this case, kono chi de wa hitsuyuhin desu. It means it's a necessary item in this land. Then we have Zehi setsume o okiki kudasai. By all means, please listen to my explanation. この緑色のものが、this green thing, this green color thing, because midori is green and then iro is color, mono is thing, like material thing. There are two kind of things in Japanese. There is the physical one, mono, and there's the abstract one, the intangible thing, koto. So if you ever hear koto, you should think about non-tangible things, intangible things. And if you hear mono, that's a tangible good, tangible thing. So in this case, we have a green tangible thing here. この緑色のものがゾナウギアと呼ばれるものでございます。So this green thing right here, it's called the Zonao gear. Hey, we were able to read that without looking it up. Awesome. 例えば、これは扇風機、扇風機、扇風機、扇風機。For example, this is 扇風機。What is 扇風機? I don't know. 扇風機 is electrical fan. 扇風機、扇風機、扇風機、扇風機。例えばこれは扇風機。叩くと技動詞。技動詞。So remember, tataku is to give something. If given something or if provided with something. Gidoshi, I don't know what gidoshi is. Okay, so I read it wrong. It's kidoshi. Kidoshi is to start up, to boot up, booting up, activation, starting. Examples: engine, computer, launch. Gido, 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 gido. Gido suru is to start, to wake up, like a computer. So, tataku to gidoshi, if given a start, or if given a launch, a boot up, いつでも風を作り出せるのです。It will always provide or create wind. このように大変便利なので、大変便利なので、大変 is problematic, but bendy is useful. So I'm not sure why though those are together. Oh, okay. So taihen is very extremely, and then taihen very nanode. It's very convenient. So like this, in this way, it's very convenient. But then why do people say taihen desu ne? Okay, so let's hear this explanation from my best friend ChatGPT. This is one of those fascinating Japanese words where the original meaning and the modern meaning diverged. Taihen, today you know it as このゲームは大変面白い. This game is very interesting. But also, 大変だ, this is terrible, this is a serious problem. Why both meanings? Historically meaning, tai is big, hen, change, orca, taihen, a great change. But not just any change. The implication was a major upheaval, a serious disruption, something out of the ordinary. So historically, 大変なことになった. Things have become a major change. Naturally, things have become serious, we are in trouble. Oh, okay, okay. That explains so much my confusion. このように大変便利なので。我々は用途に応じて、我々 it's us, but 用途に応じて I'm not sure what that might mean. Okay, so I read it wrong. Let's do that again. 我々は用途に応じて、ざまざまなゾナウを活用しているのです。我々は it's us, 用途に応じて means depending on the purpose. 用途に応じてざまざまな it's various, all kinds of ざまざまなzonal gear, all kinds of zonal gear 活用しているのです。We make practical use of. This is different than Scout to use because it emphasizes that we are leveraging the capabilities of using something. We are effectively using the power of whatever we're using. So 活用している is to use in a stronger fashion. ただし、そのギアの使用にはエネルギーが不可欠。So let's do it again. ただし、そのギアの使用にはエネルギーが不可欠。So to use the sonar gear, the energy is, it cannot be lacking, indispensable, essential, absolutely necessary. And that fukaketsu word can be broken into 3 kanjis. The first, fu, not, then kake, possible, allowable, and then tsu, which is lacking, missing. Oh, and actually that missing. Oh yeah, kakazenai. Kakazenai was, what was it? Kakazenai is also indispensable. So, well, Fukaketsu and Kakazenai, they're pretty similar. Eh? So, Fukaketsu feels formal, objective, academic. For example, Mitsu wa seimei ni fukaketsu da. Seimei. Water is indispensable for life. This sounds like something from a textbook. And then we have Sonaugia no Shiyoi ni wa energy ga fukaketsu, which is the one that we have here. And then Kakasenai, Kakasu is to leave out, to omit. Kakasenai is to not, cannot do without, indispensable. Feels more conversational. Example, Kohi wa asa ni kakasenai. Coffee is something I can do without in the morning. That sounds more human. Okay, okay. Okie dokie. Let's move forward. Battery ga hitsuyou de gozaimasu. You will need a battery. いろいろ説明しましたが、I've provided you with various explanations, but 今の我々には必要なのはいかがだいかがだ The thing that we need right now is the raft. We need a raft right now. ソナウギアは大変便利ですが、the Sonai gear is very useful, very convenient. 使いこなすには I've never heard that before. 使いこなすには Okay, so こなす is to handle skillfully, to manage successfully. So then, 使いこなす to master, to use skillfully, to fully utilize. For example, スマホを使う is just uses a smartphone. Simple use. But スマホを使いこなす to know how to use a smartphone effectively, much stronger. Dang, this is why Japanese is so hard to learn. We've already said it before, but this is why it is also so intricate and beautiful to learn. You have so much more variety, and the spectrum goes beyond what you usually do. Yeah. So in this case, it says that Tsukai konasu ni wa, in order to use it masterfully, samazama na, but various, and then there's a word that we've already seen before, kufu, ingenuity, clever idea. Oh, this is when we picked up the belt. This is a word that we've seen in a video previously. Kufu, ingenuity, clever idea, creative solution, adaptation. So, kufu ga hitsuyo nano desu. You will need adaptation, ingenuity, clever idea. Let's use that word in a different sentence just to get the grasp of it, which is kufu. Ryori o kufu suru, to get creative with cooking. Benkyou hoho o kufu suru, to devise improve your study methods. Okay. So yeah, you need to be smart, basically. Let's move forward. Okay, so he's already letting me craft the raft. We're gonna use Urutrahan. Ara. これは大切な部品ですから。He's not gonna let me use their ingredients. 惣菜。これは大切な部品ですから。These are very important materials. Therefore, 使うなら if you use them, 岸辺に落ちてるのを使ってください。岸辺、岸辺is a new word. It's similar to kishi. Kishibe, it's shore, bank of body water. So 使うなら if you want, yes, if you want to use 厳しに落ちてるの the ones that are on the shore を使ってください. Please use, if you want to use it, use the ones that fell on the shore zone. So he's basically saying, hey, you cannot use these ones, get yours. So we're gonna get ours, which are 岸辺に落ちてるの the ones that fell in the shore zone. I want to know if that word before Hanma, Kowareshimao, it's the same one as Ganen. Do you remember that we learned Ganen was rock salt? So it might be. Okay, so in this case the word for that, it's iwa. Well, it's the same kanji, but it's read different. It's not gan, it's iwa, and it means rock, boulder, but not as ishi. Ishi is like a little rock, like small, like the ones that we studied in Donkey Kong. But iwa, it's a boulder, like a big one, a big boulder rock. So iwa, then something. What did it say? Let me see. Iwa Hanma. Iwa Hanma ga kowareshimao. It will break. It will break the boulder, the hammer. The boulder hammer. And then let's これとつける Let's add another one for more power. Then I think this should be good enough to cross. And we already have the belt with the battery, so I just need to jump and activate it, launch it. What was the word for activate? Do you remember? We saw it a couple moments ago. Kido. Kido is the word for activation. For activation. Okay, so we made it to the other side of the shore. There are a couple materials that we don't know what they are, and if we pick them up, we will need to study them. So I think I'll leave it here, guys. I know we're moving very slowly, but we are learning a lot. So thank you for joining. Bye bye.